goes Fluffy. Down goes Fluffy. What? Too soon?
Recorded live from Studio B in the heart of Independence, Missouri, it's the Lottery Report with Brian Trussell. Now here's your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Trussell.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Lottery Report. I'm your host Brian, and this is the Lottery Report. It's pretty self-explanatory. You've been watching it for 9 or 10 weeks. So 9, 10. Can we get a stat on that? Anyway, I want to thank our sponsor for this week, the Vermont Crash and Burns. It's not really an official sponsor, but I didn't really have anybody else to chime in, so I put my own sponsorship up there. So, don't worry, I'll pay myself. Actually, I'll wait for the bill to come like 3 or 4 times, and then eventually I'll call myself for collections, but eventually I'll pay myself. I won't. So with that rambling done, let's get to the scores. It's a pretty good week. Graphic, please. Brian takes out Blaine, 134 to 107.5. Jim destroys Adam, 170 to 108.5. Kevin takes out Earl, 163 to 134.5. The crappy game of the week, Paul takes out Doug, 152 to 93.5. And the tailspin of Eric is still there as Johnny takes him out, 122 to 116.5. Didn't I tell you those scores would be awesome? So, after the scores, straight to the awards. Never Say Never award goes to Johnny. Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda goes to Eric. It's Not Good Team of the Week. Should be named after this guy, but it's Doug, 93.5. Hashtag winning goes to Jim with his 170. And a Snack of the Week should be spelled with a W-E-A-K. Guys gotta bring it. It goes to Eric. This week, Dear Johnny, but nobody else posted anything. Well, before we go into the standings, I want to kind of remind you, if you want to sponsor the sponsor board or maybe make a commercial, get with me. Flexible in prices. Remember, all money goes back into the show. More importantly, it kind of goes into me buying a better camera, because after the Lottery Report, I have big plans, which I'm not really going to share. If you follow me on Facebook, you probably already know. But with that, we'll go into the league standings. We'll throw that up. Well, because I don't script my shows, I probably would have said something funny here, but I didn't. So here's the projected playoff brackets. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I'm watching Dawn of the Dead. A little research. But enough about me. Let's go on to next week's matchups, and here we go with those. We have Doug taking on Johnny, Blaine versus Earl, Adam versus Kevin. We have a brotherly battle with Paul versus Jim. Probably the game of the week, Eric versus Brian. Again, I want to thank my sponsors, the Crash and Burns. If you have a sponsor idea, let me know. If you're watching this before Thursday night, remember there's a game tonight. You should have already had your people already set. If not, oh well. I think it's a crappy game anyway. But with that, I want to say thank you and good luck.
Brian, get the camera out of the way, Brian.